Honestly, in the French Alps, 18 years old, 6th in Paris in the European Championships, 14th last year, but hopes that she could really do something now. She's been in sensational form for the last couple of weeks. Vanessa Gusmeroli. Soundtrack from the film The Mask. Triple toe, double loop. Difficult combination and well landed. Look at that. Triple loop. What a lift. At last we had a girl out there to attack. Music excellently interpreted. And after she landed the double axel, she really sold the program, and that's the first time in since Zarco, seemingly an age ago. I think we've got a new leader.
But it really was a brilliant performance. I've seen her on practice twice perform this program, and both times she skated like this. Haven't seen her make a mistake to the music yet. Brilliant. There's that axel at the end. Here's that combination. This was the crucial point. Triple Lutz, triple loop. Watch her leave that left leg in front to get the loop out. It's harder than doing the toe loop. And she was struggling on the warm-up, I have to say. She didn't get a good one out on the warm-up session, but she got her brain round it, and when it mattered, she did it.
Well, the French have not selected Saria Bonelli for these championships. Very disappointment for her. Now they have someone they can really go behind. Saria so close, both in Olympics and Worlds, runner-up in Worlds. 5 times European champion, but perhaps there's a future world champion here, which Saria could never quite manage.
We just saw then the triple loop. That was just about as good as they come. Great combination spin.
And out there on the ice right now, the little figure of Tara Lipinski, 14 years old. We have a leader, a new leader for sure. how long will she hold the lead? But she's going to be up there. And at last we have something to enthuse about after what a wretched hour and a half.
This was a great step sequence at the end, wasn't it? She really let rip. Used the music so well. A lot of thought gone into the choreography of the program.
Lucene and Alan Schramm, and look at that. 8 out of 9 have a first, and by some way. She's going to be in the top 3 or 4. Remember, we've still got Kwan, we've still got Skaya, we've got Susan Humphries, Butyrskaya, and the girl who's to go next. But she leads, and it's great to see her. Thank you very much, Vanessa Gusmeroli. Bidding to become the youngest ever. Tara Lipinski from the USA, just 14 years old, from Philadelphia, qualified in first place, the American national champion. Double loop. And a beaming smile. Flip and the same smile. Things looking good so far for Tara Lipinski. Double axel. Now to sell it all. Simply extraordinary. 14 years of age. So much praise, so much hype even about her. And she's delivered. Did they have any doubts? It never looked from the moment she stepped on the ice as if she had any doubts.
I've been watching her in practice, and she's looked a little frigid out of the program. She's been doubling out some of the jumps, but as soon as the music comes on, every time she just changes gear. Look at this combination. There's a hint of a change of edge. There it goes. You see that left foot just roll onto the inside. Textbook position in the air, and then the loop on the end. Well, I thought for a moment she might have gone for the triple loop, because There was a lot of tension there. She could have done it, but just opening out and settling for the double. Beaming smile, look.
She beat Michelle Kwan in American Nationals. Kwan was off form, Lipinski wasn't. And most people here think that Kwan is just the slight favourite to reverse that here. And I wonder, certainly now you wonder.
She's put the pressure on, hasn't she?
Sonia Heaney, who was the youngest ever winner before. I have to check how old Sonia Heaney was, either 13 or 14. She's certainly the youngest since Heaney, if she wins. She's the youngest competitor in these championships. I went to her press conference and she sounds like a 25-year-old when she speaks. She's so mature, but she has the confidence of youth. No fear. And she really did look like she enjoyed it.
Oh, she's come here to do a job, and she's done it well. And there really did look like there was no doubt going into this. Another look at that triple flip. Not a lot of elevation, but she's so quick in the air. Such a slight figure, she can rotate very, very quickly. And of course, when the body changes, that can all alter.
Yeah, that's the problem with Michelle Kwan. Her body's changed and she's lost the confidence in the jumps that she had before. As you say, it may happen to Tara in the future, but at the moment it hasn't. She has a rattling good chance of a gold medal this year. Could we be looking at the world champion?
Totally composed. Richard Callahan sat alongside, who's had an exciting week with Todd Eldridge. Didn't they do well?
Yes, he was there for the goal, wasn't he, with 20 seconds to go. And then went for that extra double axel. Well, I'm surprised, triple axel, but 4 of them have voted her in second place. I thought she was better than Gusmeroli, but there you are. Close it was, but 5-4 have her first, Gusmeroli second, Zarco third, and suddenly the whole competition we can see in a different light. Still one group to go, and that group includes the world champion Michelle Kwan and the European champion Irina Butyrskaya with her short program, which is entitled Egyptian Dance. Double toe loop.
Good goal. She had to work hard on that. Lutz didn't quite make the rotation. Fought hard for that double toe.
Green triple loop. This is good start from Butyrskaya. Double axel. She's put herself in contention. Russia have got a very disappointing record in these World Championships. They've never won the gold. They've been so close all the time. In fact, not in recent years they haven't been that close, but obviously with Irina Slutskaya, they have high hopes. And now here with Butyrskaya, she's going to be right up there in the top 4 or 5.
The choreography, as always, was outstanding. This was the crucial moment. If you watch the landing of the first jump, you'll see it was about a quarter of a turn short, I think. Made it difficult for her. Oh, in fact, it was clean. You could see the way the ankle went over. I thought that was because there wasn't quite the rotation there, but it was fully rotated. She just dropped the ankle slightly, which caused that wobble between the Lutz and the double toe.
She is inconsistent, though, to results which affect that. In America, Skate America, 10th. But she won NHK Trophy. At her best, she's a threat to anyone, and this was her best here. Very difficult to see how the judges are going to mark this. She'll be in the top 3 for sure. Is it good enough to upset Lipinski? Perhaps on the second mark. It just might edge her in front. First mark, maybe not.
Certainly the presentation of the program was brilliant. The triple loop was good. She does tend to be a little bit stiff in the landing knee on the jump sometimes, which just reduces the amount of flow. There's the double axel, you see? And over the toe. Just looks a little uncomfortable sometimes coming out of the jumps.
Wonderful hand gestures.
And once that axle was out of the way, she really let go. Turned on all the charm.
It's good to see a grown woman right up there. All the maturity that she brings to her performance. Irina Slutskaya is her trainer. Well, they put her in 3rd place. I think 5-4 for the Polish judge for presentation takes some believing. But it's very close. I think she'll be disappointed with the marks, and I think she has every right to be so. Some old-fashioned looks there.
Michelle Kwan, United States of America.
Here's the reigning champion. She's been beaten twice this year. She was unbeatable last year. But all the problems of growing have suddenly hit her. Can she cope with them here? 16-year-old Michelle Kwan. Music for her short program, The Dream of Desdemona. Out of the triple Lutz, so 0.3 off there. A sweet double axel. triple toe loop. Where she looks like the world's best, carries herself like the world's best, and skated like the world's best, apart from that one moment. So 0.3 off for the combination, the triple Lutz and toe loop. But it may not be disaster for Michelle Kwan. She still might have a lot to say about where this title goes.
I'll go along with that. The presentation of the program was so good. The second set of marks are going to be excellent. Of course, the triple toe is the easiest triple jump to do. Remember, Tara Lipinski did the triple flip. Wasn't their spiral sequence beautiful? She really held that first spiral, changing the edge midway through as well. Beautiful.
It's funny, isn't it? Maturity is a two-edged sword. On one part of it, she has the elegance and sophistication on the ice for things like the spirals, and then there's this.
So she could have just kept that left arm in front of her. Should have been able to hang on and get the double toe on the end. The left shoulder had just gone back too far. Great position in the layback spin. A wonderful, wonderful program. Christina Zarko down in 4th place. She's suffering from going so early on in the competition, because you forget how good that performance was as well.
Triple, triple.
Great spin combination. Look at it, centered on the spot perfectly. Here's the triple toe loop. She can do this in her sleep. Such a lovely landing position.
Well, this competition has really come to life in these last two groups. You have the drama of Bobek, the brilliance of Gusmeroli, and the audacity of Lipinski to even think of a gold medal at the age of 14, and now the champion. Ooh. Well, no, I think that's about right. 4th place, made the mistake which the top 3 didn't. What more could they have given her on the first mark, and how much more could they have given her on the second? Would you agree?
I do. A 5-9 there from Germany and Italy. 5 7s and 8s, the rest of the judges. That's fair marking.
It is. 4th place in front of Zarko. She'll feel aggrieved, but there was so much beauty in Michelle Kwan's performance. Well, it's been a strange afternoon. Every now and again we had a terrific moment or two, particularly at the end of the penultimate group when Gusmeroli and Lipinski went next to each other, and they finished 1st and 2nd. It's the American first. There you see the confirmation from the French, with Butyrskaya in 3rd place, Michelle Kwan 4th. If anyone's got any grievance, I think it might be Butyrskaya, but otherwise...
Championships in Lausanne. She'll be skating tonight in the women's figures at these Nagano Olympic Winter Games.
First up, the triple jump combination with a triple loop. Perfect, the double toe. Triple flip. Beautiful layback spin all the way down. Last jump coming up. Double axel.
And she is delighted. The 16-year-old Australian from Sydney. She's been Australian champ since 1994, Joanne Carter. And look at that smile. It tells